Hi everybody, this is Dawn Fisher and I'm here today with Jim Wangeman from the Harvest Park Bowl. Welcome.
Thank you.
Tell me how, and I do know some of the story, but I want you to share with everybody, tell me how the bowl all got started way back in
94.
Okay.
Well, it's a kind of an interesting story. I spent 25 years with American Recreation Centers as a regional manager of bowling centers.
Mm-hmm.
And I retired in middle of 1993. And my wife Ann was still working for the Penny Company, and so I could only make so many trips to Costco and here or there, and I just couldn't take retirement. Mm-hmm. So I think it was 92, I had the desire to build the bowling center in Brentwood, but I couldn't do it. So I'd asked the president of the company I was working for to look at the site, and I said I would like to step down and be a center manager instead of traveling all over the Bay Area.
Sure.
He flew over in an airplane, and then he called me to Sacramento and he said, "Jim, I'm having you committed." He says, "There's nobody that lives there." He says, "All there is fruit trees, cornfields, and cows." I said, "Yeah, but you don't understand. It's the fastest growing area in California."
Yep, it was.
And so he chose not to do anything. So I sat on the property for a couple of years and paid taxes. And finally, I was able to put together a limited partnership that helped me build it, and we started construction in, I believe it was could have been April of 94, and because this was an orchard prior to that.
Yeah.
And there wasn't no hotels or none of that stuff was here.
Right.
So, but the Tower Mart was there.
Mm-hmm.
And we started construction, and they fast-tracked it, and we opened December the 27th, 1994, and those first 5 years were pretty slim. Mm-hmm. Population of Brentwood at that time was 12,000.
Oh my goodness, and we're at 56 or 58 now.
Yeah, but the surrounding area, we got up to 78,000. Now we're at over 200,000 in the surrounding area. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we hung in there, and my beautiful wife Ann and I opened and closed 7 days a week for 5 years.
Oh my gosh.
Before we could afford, extra staff.
Right.
So it started growing from there, and as the population grew, our revenues grew, mm-hmm. and they're far exceeding what I ever expected when I did my 20-year plan to start the project. And we are now in the top 5% in the country in revenues per lane or square footage, however you want to measure it. So we're doing very well, and we got an incredible amount of loyal customers that just stick with us. We've remodeled 3 times in the 25 years. Most recently, we put in new flooring, new seating, upgraded our scores and scoring system, upgraded our backdrops. Mm-hmm. So we keep it fresh and up to date, and that's one of the reasons we're so popular.
Yeah. Well, and you guys offer a really nice menu. I mean, I know I've come here and ordered several times from the snack bar for lunches.
And we have that for the convenience of our customers. However, we have several regular customers that eat here that are not even boulders. So yeah, the food is excellent. We don't chintz on the food, and we do the best we can. So it's a full service family fun center
Right.
with an incredible adult beverage area.
Right. No, we're here.
Yeah.
Can't always get a Green Bay game on TV, so
Right.
whenever I can't, I'm here.
Right.
What drives or motivates you on a daily basis?
Success.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to have a dream, but if you can't accomplish it, then it's just a dream.
Right.
And when you accomplish something that's as big a project as this, I mean, we've got 2.4 acres here, and
Now almost in the middle of town.
right. And I know the city of Brentwood talks about everything except the east side. I went to the mayor's state of the city, and I said, "What do you consider us, the east side of town?" And we should be considered downtown, but they still don't. So we just deal with it. But we're, I think, it makes me feel good to have people come in and say how wonderful that we go to other bowling centers and they're awful and whatnot, but yours is so fresh and clean, and that makes you feel good. That keeps you going.
Yeah.
You know?
I understand that.
Right.
What are some odd requests that you've had from clientele?
Oh wow, that's interesting.
And they may not be able to answer that.
Well, you know, there's been a few things along the way. Off the top of my head, I think the biggest request is, why don't you have adult entertainment in the lounge area? Well, we sell this place as a family fun center,
Yep.
and as long as I'm alive, how many more years that is, I don't know. We're going to keep selling as family fun. I have no intentions of getting into the adult entertainment business.
Right.
So that's the worst one.
I know currently you live in Discovery Bay.
Yes.
How long have you actually been in this area?
I moved from San Jose to Discovery Bay in October 1987. So 30 some years ago. And I said to Ann at the time, I said, "You're going to carry me out of this place in a pine box," because I said, "I'm not leaving." And we live on the golf course, the fourth hole, and we were our home was under construction when we bought it, and I just loved the location and the surrounding area. And the fourth hole has water out there. It's like being on a lake. And then I look over to my right, and there's Mount Diablo.
Right.
It's a great place to live.
Yep.
So yeah, a little over 30 years in Discovery Bay. And Brentwood, we've only been in Brentwood since 1994. Prior to that, I just came in to shop, because we didn't have a lot of stores in those days.
Right.
So,
And we kind of can go down that path. I mean, you
Yeah.
have absolutely seen some significant changes in the
absolutely.
community.
Yeah. No, it's incredible.
What are some of your greatest challenges here at the Bowl?
The biggest challenge is the fact that the costs keep going up every year.
Oh, sure.
And the state of California likes to tax small business, and so you have to, it's a fine line between what you can charge the customers for what we're offering and what they're willing to pay, and still you got to make a profit, or why be in business?
Right.
So the biggest challenge is trying to decide what we can charge, and we've kept up with the entire increase in costs. Our biggest cost now is payroll.
Sure, I think that's with everyone that's in business, but whether it be a manufacturing facility or you guys here.
Well, we got 38 employees, and our payroll exceeds $1 million a year.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah.
But you guys are basically open, what is it?
365 days a year.
Yeah, but you're open from what time in the morning?
9 a.m. In the morning until midnight, Sunday through Thursday, until 1:30 on Friday and Saturday nights.
It's a lot of hours.
Yes.
It's a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Anything you're aware of that's going on in the community that you might want to share with the audience?
I know that they're talking about the urban limit line.
Yes, that's a huge conversation right now.
And I know there's a lot of naysayers, but as a business owner, and all business owners, we need growth.
Yeah.
To stay in business, and that is definitely going to make growth. So I know it's going before the voters.
Yeah, 2,400 homes, is that the number?
Yeah, and it's not the most popular thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
However, you don't want your businesses to fail.
Yeah.
So you gotta feed them with more people.
Yep.
And you know, you got loyal customers, but as they age in our business, they're no longer able to do physical things.
Mm-hmm.
So we lose customers, and especially with the older folks, where they were bowling 2 and 3 leagues a week. We lose 3 customers every time we lose a.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yeah, we have to have growth, and we have to have I guess keep the place fresh, keep all the new stuff, and that's a challenge because it's expensive.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but that's the biggest challenge, is to hopefully that we can continue the growth in town, so that our business could continue, at least stay the level we're at.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
And that's probably it.
Jim, I want to thank you for your time today.
Oh.
And thank you all